こんにちは。マンチェスター日本探検隊のハウズユコです。さて今日はノースウェールズに来ています。実はここは以前一度お伺いしたことがあるところなんです。でも今日はちょっと違った思考でやってみようと思っています。では早速ご覧ください。
I'm creating a ruffle weave, so I've got an added piece to the warp on this side, this section, which is a different tension, and as it's loose, it enables you to do this and move this forward at a different speed at that side, so that as you weave, you're ending up with a ruffle piece on one side. It'll be more obvious when I... So that when it comes off, you've got this loose piece at one side in the weaving. So you get this kind of effect here.
So it makes a frill.
So you can use the frill to make a sleeve. You can use the frill to make a collar. You can use the frill to make a bottom of a jacket or a skirt.
That's beautiful. How much you want to make it loose is just all up to you.
Yes, it is, but you can have it quite loose, really. So I need to keep moving it forwards. But then it stays the same, just regular weaving there.
I see. Thank you very much. Okay. So Rose, there's a mannequin here. So what's this for? Will you show me?
When we've finished the cloth and it's been washed and pressed, then you can choose what to make, and we do have patterns that you can follow, but one of the things is that something that just starts off as a piece of cloth, as soon as you present it to the mannequin and start to drape it around, you're immediately turning your fabric into clothes. And in the Saori, one of the important things we're trying to allow people is to be creative, self-expressive. You've chosen your materials, you've done your weaving in the way you want to do, you finish it off, you choose what to make your clothes in, the fabric into, and it'll be style that will suit you, so that when you wear something, you're saying to everybody, this is me.
It's more self-fulfilling, yeah?
It is,
yes.
Yes.
Not just the weaving part of it, you can actually use it, yeah?
You can, indeed. And the cloth is just narrow strips. So we are using the Japanese techniques as you would kimono, no cutting or very little cutting or styling. You can just use the cloth, and then you do it by shaping and by moving it around. So you choose the bit of the cloth that you like and you want to be in a certain place, and you can work out, and then if it's not long enough, you just sew another piece on at the bottom. So you can create your clothes from the simplicity of just these simple lengths of cloth. And all the we do have books.
I love this cloth anyway.
It's gorgeous,
nice
isn't
and
it? It's
soft.
wool, and this is strips
of
ribbon. No, they're strips of fabric that are cut with a cutter. It's sakiori. Have you heard of sakiori? Is a Japanese technique of cutting fabric into strips. So many old kimono, there'll be...
Saku means to rip.
Yeah.
So,
this is fabric cut into strips, as is this purple here. This was cotton sheeting cut into strips and woven, and it's a very typical technique in Japan for making fabric. And then we do have books with patterns to use as guidelines for people to make up clothing, and you can see that you're just using the strips, and you just fold them and sew seams. So this one is the one I'm wearing. It's called the placemat vest, and it is easy peasy. There's your piece of weaving, and you cut it into two and just sew the seams there, and then you can just do 4 little seams like that, and you've made a top.
I see. So there's a book to provide you the pattern.
Yes, so we start people off with patterns to give them the confidence, but what we like is that because your cloth may be a different width, different weight, it'll be whatever materials you've used, until you've finished it you don't know what it's going to be suitable for. So if you've woven cloth that's quite heavy and dense, you might make a good jacket. If you've woven a cloth that's light, then you could make a lightweight top or a scarf or a vest of some sort.
What's the idea for this one, Rose?
I thought I might make some more light tops with it, or a little dress. I have had an idea of using the fringed war pens, and then just taking the tops and just fixing them together. So there's the top, and then I might make another piece here to make a little tunic dress. So I'm thinking that's what I'll do with this one. I haven't quite finished my ideas yet, but so then I get some. I might think, oh well, I like that. I'll try it like that, and then I can look and I can see if that's a piece I like, or I might decide that actually I want a piece with the Sakiorian, so I can think perhaps I'm going to put, do I prefer that? Maybe I prefer that. And then I work out how to do the, how to put it together to make it into a garment.
It's got a magnetic button, so you can move it around in different places, and it's all rectangles for a feeling like you're wrapped up in a blanket. This jacket has been made using a remy warp, which is a nettle fibre, with a variety of different yarns in the weft. The pattern that I've used for it comes from this book, which is the rocket vest pattern, and I've adapted it to make a cardigan.
This is an asymmetric tunic made with cotton, a very varied cloth. It's all very uneven. It can be worn inside out, upside down, it can be pinned, arranged in different ways.
This is a knitted coat, woolen knitted coat with a woven collar, which has got hand spun grapes on it, so I can weave it in, can weave anything in.
Okay, this is a Moebius Scarf, which is the weft has been woven, sorry, the warp has been woven into the weft to make this crossover effect. It's just cotton.
And this garment has just been made to upcycle a garment that was already in place, but with the saori being added to create a colourful collar just on the inside.
This
This is adapted from a pattern from one of the sari pattern books, but I didn't quite have enough cloth, so I added in some triangles to give it a bit of shape and spin.
So this little top is made of cotton. It's got this interesting feature here, which is sort of crossover thread. Just a regular.
Thank you so much for a wonderful fashion show. That was so entertaining, and each of the clothes been so beautiful and creative. I was very impressed. So, you're wearing this different one, and then this one. I really like this handmade grape hanging. It's so unique. And this one is.
Now this is linen. It's a linen wool.
Linen. So it's a different texture.
So a very, very different texture.
And this one?
This one's just plain cotton because I wanted something that was easy to put in the machine to wash.
Perfect for summer.
Yes.
Wow, beautiful. Wonderful. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you.
you.